Here are my top 5 ways to improve that deadlift technique and get you lifting pain-free. So the first step is to make sure we separate spinal movement from hip movement. We want to make sure we maximize hip motion so that our glutes and hamstrings can do most of the work. In order to do this, you're going to grab a dowel or a broomstick, golf club, hockey stick, whatever you have at home. You're going to place this behind your back. It's going to contact 3 points at all times: back of your head, between your shoulder blades, tailbone. From that position, you're going to go feet shoulder width apart, relax your knees, bend straight forward until you feel tension in your posterior chain. Your hamstring should feel tight. Then you're going to stand it up. At the top of the movement, squeeze your glutes. So this ensures that your spine is moving as one single unit and you're rotating through your hips as you come down. The second way we're going to work on that hinge is using a bench or a chair. You're going to back up so that your calves are touching the bench. From this position, you're going to work on that same hinging motion by bending forward. Having the bench here ensures that your knees are locked and the majority of that movement comes through the hips. So you're getting that rotation through here, enabling your glutes and hamstrings to fire properly. Once we start lifting the barbell, we want to make sure that our lats are engaged, essentially pulling the bar back towards your body. So a great way to work on that is using a foam roller. Place the foam roller against your thighs, and all you're going to do is that same hinge motion, but keeping that pressure back into the roller as you come up and down. This will ensure your lats are engaged and make sure you're nice and stable when you start your deadlift. Another way to get the lats engaged is to use the analogy of what we call squishing the orange. You're gonna take a lacrosse ball, tennis ball, you're gonna stick it just behind your arm here, bring your arm down to your side. So the goal here is to keep that ball under tension as you hinge forward, which will mimic those lats being engaged when you're holding the barbell during your deadlift. You could also sub the ball for a towel, same idea. Grab a towel, tuck it in the back, putting pressure through the towel, hinge forward. To make sure that we have our posterior chain engaged before we lift, before you actually start your deadlift, you're gonna put your hands on the barbell, pull your butt towards the ceiling. It's gonna make sure you feel that tension through that posterior chain. Hammies are ready to go. Then go ahead, initiate the lift from there, knowing that you've taken up all the slack in the system. Final take-home message here is don't be too stressed about making your deadlift perfect. While these tips are meant to improve your deadlift and optimize your deadlift, we want you to put weight on the bar and start lifting right away. So let's get after it, get those deadlifts going. You'll be stronger in no time. Let's go.